guys, welcome back to Cup Cave. I'm Tato here. So as you can see from the description below, we are doing the Banlist prediction for the October 2020. All right. So together with me, I have Swimming with me.
Hi.
All right. So Swimming. So what is your prediction Banlist for this coming October 2020?
Well, for me, I think Dragoon may get banned. And
Guys of Dragoon.
yes, then the next card that may get banned will be Galatia. Because Oculus has been a very common thing in the OCG format.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
So this is your two prediction Banlist for them?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to your limited list.
Well, limited list for now, the meta game for Invoke has been very popular. So, and the upcoming box may be even better for the Invoke. So maybe this time Invoke get some nerf. Limited with the Alistair. Then
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So the next card that may get limited if Konami don't want to ban Galatea maybe will be Girisu. To slow down the Oculus. Yeah,
I can see we do have some common limited stuff.
Yeah.
Also, all right. Okay. Never mind. Continue.
For the next one, Dragma also is now a very popular meta game engine that most people use. So to reduce the chances of the players drawing or searching for the Dragma cards, one of the limited cards I suggest to limit is to the Nadir.
Oh, which is the spell card, right?
Yeah.
The Disciple of Nadia, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then the next limited card, I would most probably assume that Konami will limit will be the Eldritch Sanguine, the trap card.
The Eldritch Sanguine, SP from that, right?
Yeah. So by limiting this,
interesting.
Yeah, by limiting this trap card, it will make player think twice before banishing their trap cards just to set an SP out for their Eldritch monster.
Right.
Yeah. For the next, I have one wish list card lah, but which I think is good if it is released lah. Since now got so many beast support, the card will be the Zodiac Broadbull.
Alright. Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of a good thing lah.
Yeah. I think this is also from the previous ban list, the wish list, which a lot of people wanted because of the Zodiac and the Tri-Brigade because of the new Beast Warrior supports. So that's why it highly recommend to come out from the ban list, even it come out limited as one Broadbull.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, so that's all for my limited list.
Let's move on to your semi-limited list.
Semi-limited. From the very previous ban list, ABC have not been doing anything. So if Konami want to play safe, I would suggest to release them at 2. First will be the Union Hanger to search for the ABC, the ABC's engines basically.
So basically is the few card to search lah.
Yeah. Of course, as a pair, the Buster Dragon to 2 also. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Okay. Okay. Any more for your semi-limited list?
The last semi-limited card to release, Red Eyes Metal Dragon.
Interesting.
Because the errata now, the Metal Dragon not very strong, so can be a 2.
Okay.
Yeah. That's all for my semi-limited. Yeah.
Unlimited list? Any
unlimited
card that
list?
you wish for?
not really say wish lah, more like it's not really doing anything in the OCG meta game now. So
does not affect the
yeah,
meta, right? I mean,
that does not really affect the meta. First, to be removed from the list, Lone Fire Blossom. It's not really doing anything. So like no point, leave it at 2.
Because it's an engine for the plant, right? I mean, that's why. Okay, can second.
The next one will be Necrophase.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Because of maybe the upcoming chaos support may be able to play with it.
Okay, interesting because we are getting our world premium packs next month, so we will need to predict see how does the chaos help out and the necrophase help out to the deck itself, right?
Yep. Then of course with chaos there's light and dark. So with the light and dark, the next card to be removed from the list is the White Dragon Wyvern Blaster.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I do have a common list with you lah, but later I also will share my list also.
Sure. Then the final card, which is also another errata card together with the Metal Dragon, is the Makura the Destructor.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no reason for it to be in 2 now lah.
I mean now currently because due to the errata, I mean not a lot of people are using it as interesting. Yeah.
So that's all in my list lah.
Alright, so that is the Sunming Banlist prediction for the 2020. Right, so coming to my Banlist prediction. Right, so first of all, for my Banlist really the ban card. Right, so my prediction will be the Zexer Utopia. Right, so I think Zexer Utopia now is a very disruption to the meta, which like does not allow opponent have the chance to play lah. Right? So and also the second ban card I will mention it now will be also the Ice Dark Dragoon. Right? So because this Red Ice Dragoon affects the meta game itself lah. So it is either to balance the meta, it's either you ban one of them lah. Right? So this is my prediction ban list for it lah. Will be better. So for the limited list, okay, so different people have different thoughts of it lah. So the limited list for me, even though I am a Orcus player, I wish that Orcus can survive longer, but I think that they survived too long already. So my first limited will be the Grishu, right? So it's a very good support for Orcus and also support for the Magnite side. So even though it hits one, I think they might need to think twice before summon it to use the effect in order to finish the hub horror and to do their following up lah. And the second card in my limited list will be the Thunder Dragon. That is the Thunder Dragon Raw, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yeah, Raw.
So this is the Thunder Dragon Raw in case. Right? So I do believe that Thunder Dragon, even though has not been performing well, but I feel that there has been suppressed the meta quite long also. So even though they are hot have restricted, I believe that the Thunder Dragon Raw should be restricted also because it's a free SP summon from that out of nowhere. And once is banished or is sent to the grave due to the effect cost. So this is what I feel for it lah. Right. So that's only my 2 cards for the limited list. Then I will move on to my semi-limited list. Right. So I do have a few cards that I want to mention. Right. So the first one is like what Swimming also has mentioned, the Red Eyes Metal Dragon. Right. So it's an errata version. So I feel if you restricted one is like how to say got use, no use, but we still because it's anyway we do have a cost for it, so we try to try to play with more copies lah. See how the dragon works, because since the Dragonity has become come out in OCG, right? So I haven't seen any Meta Dragon yet. So far only one copy is played in the deck, in the main deck of the Dragonity, right? Then I will move on to the second copy of the semi-limited, which is the Invoker Alastair, right? So different people have different view on it lah. So I believe that reduce Alastair into 2 may lose the consistency of drawing, but on the other hand, I also do hope that the Meltdown also semi-limited it, so that the chances of drawing it will be much more lower lah. Right? So it's either the Alastair or the Meltdown to 2, both to 2 will be the best lah, for what I predict lah, to have a better meta environment lah. Then the other 2 cards I will be also mentioning will be the Drachma side, right? So the Disciple of the Nadia, and also the of the Excelsior, which is that pretty lady girl. I think so. This is the 2 card I will wish for to go to semi-limited, because these are all the search engine for them, so that they can disrupt opponents during opponent's turns lah. So this is why I suggest to have a semi first to test out, see how it goes lah. Right. Then so that's for my limited list. So I will move on to the limited list for it. So first one, as what Suming also has seen, the errata version of the Kukra the Destroyer. So this has not been seen used in the Yu-Gi-Oh environment. So I think this can go to unlimited, right? Then the second copy I would say will be the Symbol of the Heritage, right? So this Symbol of Heritage has been quite long, has been in the list quite long already, since it's from restricted to semi-limited. Then I do hope that it can limited it due to the environment is the meta is too fast, and even though some people might disagree, because it's an equipment card for such things right? Then another thing is the last card that I think for the unlimited list will be the Lone Fire Blossom, right? The Lone Fire Blossom, because Lone Fire Blossom is much more to the plant support engines, right? So far we didn't see much plant decks is coming out of this meta. So I do wish that the Lone Fire also can come back to help out to balance the overall environment itself. So that's all for my prediction values for the October 2020, right? So Suning, any more to add on?
Not have.
Any, I mean, you can see based on my prediction value, we do have a quite close Banlist itself lah, but some of the things we can agree on those lah. Like example, like
okay lah. Maybe if for the bands, maybe like if Konami really want to go all out, they can also follow the TCG, ban the hard horror, and that's it lah.
I mean, this is really like personal. I mean, our prediction ma. So whatever it really affects the Konami Banlist come out in October is another thing, because it's just that we think that something should be banned. Then like because Occur survived too long, then that's why you are banning the Galatia. I will wish that Occur still can play, but I just want to limit the Gritsu will be more than enough already.
But now I think like even limiting the Gritsu doesn't really matter, I guess, but because people can put in like Graffle, Armageddon Knight back into the deck again just to play with it.
I mean for these are the they will put more those that need to have a starter to do its starts lah. Because one card once you stop the starting part, you can't do any follow up really. So these are pros and cons are trying to balance the meta of it lah. So alright, so this is our prediction Banlist, alright, for October 2020. Alright. So with this, we'll end our video here. Alright. Hope you guys like and share and subscribe to our channel. Right. See you guys. Bye.
Bye.